My name is Marilyn, but it should have really been Martha because I was a natural carer for other people ever since I was a very small child. So it was very natural that in later life I would take on the carer role for my parents for the last 6 years of their lives. This involved using nursing skills that I'd learnt 40 years before, but what was even more challenging is that I was on call and working 24/7. I was raised as a Seventh-day Adventist that practiced the health message right from childhood, and with us practicing that in our home once we were married, you would think that I would resist the temptation to fall into bad habits. Unfortunately, these bad habits started to develop in my busy life as a carer. This was to give me energy, so I don't have to tell you what the source of that was, and it was also to control pain because I was working too hard, and to sleep at night because once you hype yourself up, you've got to wind yourself down. And this was my life for those busy years of caring. After my parents passed away, I began my journey to rid my life of these things that I'd used to keep me going, the props that I'd used. So I had to take time to get my body working naturally again. And by God's grace, there has been steady progress and I'm now free. My hope in coming to the Maker Heals program was to continue learning more, not only for my own benefit, but also to be a blessing for others. So what physical changes have I experienced in the week I have been here with you all? Well, first of all, improved digestion. Before I was already on 2 meals a day and a little light fruit snack, but I think spacing the meals to 5 hours gave me a better chance to digest. And I think also when you're a carer or a busy mum, you tend to eat smaller meals because you're hurrying so much, and then you get hungry quicker. But I've found that eating the lovely meals that we've had, that the 5 hours was perfect. Also to slow me down. This was a very good thing to make me chew. Chewing is something that often nurses don't know what to do. They just swallow like a duck. And unfortunately, I was in that category of eating quick meals and not taking time to chew. And when you don't take time to chew, I found when I'm busy at a church luncheon, rushing from here to there, getting things heated and served and whatever, I would then put too much food on my plate. So I'd get, after church luncheons, I'd be feeling full, uncomfortable, and I recognized that eating and even choosing food in that state of mind meant I overate. So it was a problem. The walking after the meal was great. I think this helped me to relax and take my mind off food. I've found that it gave you another focus, and that was helpful as well. I'm very happy to say that I haven't taken any pain medication while I've been here for this last week, which I used to take for headaches, which I knew I shouldn't be at my age. So I've also benefited from not having sessions of irregular heartbeat at night. This was something that's only just started happening in the last couple of months. As I'm trying to switch down now without medication to knock me out, I've been finding that my heart would start missing beats about 9 o'clock at night. It was a very strange thing. And I was wondering what was going on. I was strongly suspecting that it had something to do with my digestion because I wasn't even digesting my lunch properly. So I'm on a path to find what that's all about. So what spiritual changes have I experienced? Well, this is the reason I really came to this program. I felt that I needed to be spiritually refreshed and challenged, and I wasn't disappointed. I had a number of aha moments where somebody's presented in a worship clicked, and I put together the dots, and I was very grateful for those spiritual moments of having that explained to me. So what commitments have I made? Well, I'm going to continue to use the information I've gained and to bring further improvements in my life at home. I'd like to share with family and friends, like I think most of us do when we go home. We have a vision of what we would like to know, and I hope my way of being so happy about this event will make them curious. I'm going to work on that curiosity thing. It's very good for women. Us women are very curious creatures, you know. So I'm going to work on that curious thing and then say, yes, I really enjoyed it. It was great. So I want to praise God for the 70 years He's given me thus far, and to focus now on what's truly important in the rest of my life, considering the times in which we live. Thank you.